All right, let's talk about the big shakeup that's rocking students across the US. If you're in college, thinking about grad school, or already drowning in loans, you're going to want to hear this. So, the Trump administration just rolled out something called the One Big Beautiful Bill. And no, I'm not making that up. It sounds like a reality show, but the reality is, it's changing which degrees count as professional in the eyes of the Department of Education. And that's got huge consequences for student loans and how much help you can get. Here's the deal. Under this new policy, a bunch of degrees, ones that, let's be real, keep society running, are suddenly not professional anymore. Nursing, gone. Accounting, gone. Physical therapy, education, architecture, social work, and a bunch more, all gone. Even fields like engineering and business master's programs are getting bumped off the list. So what degrees still make the cut? Well, we're talking medicine, pharmacy, dentistry, law, vet med, and a few others like theology and clinical psychology. Basically, if it's not one of those, you're looking at less financial support. Let's break down what this means for you. Before, if your degree was considered professional, you qualified for bigger loans, like Grad Plus. But those are out the window now. Instead, we've got this new thing, the Repayment Assistance Plan, or RAP. It's got stricter borrowing caps. Graduate students get $20,500 a year, and so-called professional programs get $50,000 a year, tops. Parent Plus loans? Those are getting capped too. Now look, college tuition has doubled in the last 30 years. We all know school's expensive, but these changes could make it even tougher, especially for people in fields that already don't pay as much. Imagine wanting to become a nurse, a teacher, or a social worker and finding out you're now eligible for less help than before. Not great. Professional groups like the American Nurses Association are up in arms about this. The American Association of Colleges of Nursing is already pushing a petition to get nursing back on the professional list. People are worried that, with less support, fewer students will go into these critical jobs. And honestly, that's the last thing we need right now. So, what's the logic here? According to the official rules, a professional degree is one where you need at least 6 years of post-secondary study, and it usually leads to a doctorate and a career license. But that definition is leaving out a ton of degrees that clearly need specialized training. Bottom line? If you're thinking about one of these newly demoted careers, you might have to rethink your financial game plan. And if you're already in one, keep an eye out for petitions and calls to action, because the pushback is just getting started. Let me know in the comments how this affects your plans, or if you're just feeling stressed about college costs in general. Hit subscribe for updates, because this story is far from over.